I need a break for my go-go juice. Oh yeah. Hey guys, so I'm going to be doing a really cool tag today. It is the You're Not Good Enough challenge. And what it is you take a list of 30 characters that you've selected yourself from random books, put them into a jar, and then there's a series of 15 questions where you draw 2 random names, and there's like a scenario or something that you have to, just so something you have to answer, and you pick one of the characters to help you with that task or that scenario, and the other character unfortunately is just not good enough. Oh, and if you like videos like this, subscribe for more watching. All right, let's do it. The first question is, you only have one more spot on your spelling bee team. Who would you pick to complete your team? Okay, so I'm gonna pull 1 and 2. Okay, and I have Henry de Tamble from The Time Traveler's Wife and Jill Charon, I still don't know how to pronounce her name, Jill Charon with Malice. So that's kind of interesting. Henry is a librarian and Jill is like a A+ Dean's List high school student going to Yale. So they actually would both be really good because they're both really intelligent. I don't really know. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna pick Jill because Henry is a time traveler and he time travels randomly. So I wouldn't want him to randomly time travel away from the competition in the middle of like the last round. So I'm gonna pick Jill. Number 2 is, both characters want to kill you. Which would you kill first so you have a better chance of surviving? Okay, alright. So they both want to kill me. I have to choose one to kill. So I have one name and a second name. Okay. So it's, okay, wait, so hold on. It's who I would want to kill first, so I've got a better chance of surviving. So basically, I want to kill the stronger person or the one that's the bigger threat. So, okay, I've got Nell from Into the Forest and Ma from Room. Who's the bigger threat? God, it's funny because they're both like protagonists in Survivor novels. Like they're both survival characters. So they're both really resilient, but neither of them are really big and like, and tough. Okay, I guess I'm gonna say that I would kill Nell. Unfortunately, I love her, but she's like, she ends up living on the land and getting muscular and getting like tough and getting and Ma, although she's emotionally resilient because she has to be, she's not like physically tough, so I feel like I could probably take her. Number 3 is, you're on the Bachelor or Bachelorette and you're down to these 2 characters. Which one are you going to give your rose to? Okay, so I have 1 and 2. Okay, who am I gonna give my rose to, guys? All right, I've got Mark Watney. Mark Watney from The Martian and Earl Jackson from Me, Earl and the Dying Girl. I would absolutely give my rose to Mark Watney. Hey, honey! He's like my literary, like, crush. Like, I loved him. Loved him. And I never liked Earl. Like, he was like my least favorite characters. The next question is, you've been chosen for the Hunger Games. Who would most likely volunteer in your place? So who would volunteer? Who is selfless and strong and... Okay, let's see. Arthur Dent from The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And Wade Watts, Ready Player One. Who would volunteer for me? Oh, I don't know. Wade, I don't think he would because he's only really impressive and powerful and somebody in the virtual world. And the Hunger Games is a physical arena and he's not really equipped for that. I don't feel like Arthur Dent is like this selfless hero, but I feel like he could be more compassionate and braver than he thinks he can be. I don't really know. I guess I'm gonna choose Arthur. I guess Wade, you're not good enough this time. Number 5 is, you are stranded on an island. Which character would you sacrifice to engage in cannibalism? So on an island, who would I eat? Who would I eat? Who would I kill? Okay, this could have some layers to it because then I could like not want to be with them because they're annoying or because, I don't know. So let me see. I got Celia Bowen from the Night Circus and Bill Hodges from Mr. Mercedes. Oh my god. I don't know. Neither of them are villains. Neither of them are like particularly like hefty, and like maybe if it was a tie I'd pick the bigger one because they feed more people, but neither of them really are. Oh my gosh, I guess I would sacrifice and eat Bill. He's an older guy. I think he's like in his later years he has put on a little bit of weight. Celia is a magician and an illusionist, and she knows magic, and she could like get me out of a situation and concoct something out of her magic that would help us, I think, in the stranded desert island. And Bill is a good detective, but we're not really trying to solve a murder. So I guess Bill, you're not good enough. Sorry. All right, number 6 is you're the next DC Marvel superhero with your own TV show, of course. Who is your sidekick? So who do I want my sidekick to be? Let's see, who I got. I've got Brady Hartfield from Mr. Mercedes. And, oh my god, Ron Weasley from Harry Potter. Oh my god, this is not even a question. Ron would be my sidekick. First off, Brady Hartfield is one of the most awful villains of all time. He is, there's no way I'm hanging out with him voluntarily. And I mean, come on, like Ron. That's my sidekick. I don't even understand what this one means. Number 7 is you're a manager of an avocado admiring company. Who would you fire for lack of communication skills? I don't know what an avocado admiring company is, and I don't know if that has anything to do with the question, but who would I fire for lack of communication skills? Oh my god, so who doesn't listen? Who isn't a team player? I don't know. That's a really, really weird question. Okay, I've got Lincoln O'Neill from Attachments, and oh, I got Katniss Everdeen from The Hunger Games. Who would I fire for lack of communication skills? Ooh, I don't really know. What does an avocado have to do with anything? I feel like that's like a clue. I don't know. I'll tell you. Ooh, I don't really know. Communication skills. You know what? I would fire Lincoln. Lincoln, you're not good enough. I'm sorry. He's super, like, he was super shy and hesitant and didn't want to talk to anybody, and he was afraid around girls, and he could only just, like, communicate through, like, emails, and I think Katniss isn't afraid of anything, and I would never fire her. She's badass. So I guess Katniss, you're my coworker, and Lincoln, you're not good enough. Number 8 is you've just finished a book in which your favorite character dies. Which character is most likely to comfort you? All right, who's gonna comfort me? Who's compassionate? Who wants to listen to my problems? I've got Hermione Granger from Harry Potter and Randall Flagg from The Stand. If you guys haven't read The Stand or aren't really familiar with the RF initials from like all the Stephen King books, he's the devil. So I'm gonna basically say that Hermione is going to be listening to me in my time of need. Plus, books. She reads. She understands how it feels when you're attached to characters and they pull your heartstrings. And we've got that connection already. So Hermione, you're my girl. You're my girl. Number 9 is, it's high school. Who would most likely be part of the popular clique? Ooh, who would be part of the popular clique? This is like the funnest challenge ever. Like, I could do this like once a week with different characters every time. Annie Wilkes from Misery, and oh Finn from Never Ever. It would be Finn over Annie. Annie would not be the popular clique. Finn is like charismatic and charming and handsome with he's got that mystery element behind him, that little bit of danger. He would be a popular kid in school for sure. Number 10 is the day has arrived. You're finally a year older. Who would have the nerve to forget your birthday? Who would forget my birthday? I don't even know what kind of characteristics. Maybe like someone that's fickle or forgetful. Okay, so I've got August Pullman, or Augie, from Wonder. And Neville Longbottom from Harry. Augie, you're not good enough. This is like the perfect, like, he's got the remember all, he's forgetful, he never remembers anything. He's the best friend ever. He's braver than he thinks he is, but Neville would forget my birthday. That's perfect. I'm not having a hard time answering these at all. These are all pretty easy. More Go Juice, please. Number 11 is, you've just found an upcoming booktube star. Who would it most likely be? So who would be a good blogger, someone that you're interested in, someone you can read, someone that reads a lot or is got some charisma, some personality. We've got Wesley from The Princess Bride and Scorpius from The Cursed Child. I think Scorpius would be a really good booktuber. He's my favorite character in this book and in almost all the series anymore. God, he's so funny. He's got that biting, self-deprecating humor. He's smart. I would love to watch, just like binge watch some videos of him if he were a booktuber. So I think Scorpius would be a good booktuber. Number 12 is sleepover time. Unfortunately, you can only invite one person. Who would I invite to my sleepover? Oh my goodness. Where's Scorpius when I need him, am I right? That was weird. Okay, I've got Ryle Kincaid from It Ends With Us. I know what some of you are thinking. What kind of sleepover are you guys talking about here? And Lester Burden, House of Sand and Fog. I don't really know if I want any of these people to come to my sleepover. Like, where's my girlfriends? And I guess we're talking about a grown-up sleepover, because both of these people, they have like sexual undertones in the book. I will say, ooh, you know what? I don't want to give too many spoilers away to people who have not read these books, but I don't think I would want any of these people to be at my house, because there's some crazy underneath both of them. I guess one is less crazy than the other, so I guess I would have Ryle come stay the night. Number 13 is, bam, you're pregnant. Who is the father or mother? So would it be who'd be most likely to knock me up, or who I would want to co-parent with? There's so many layers, so many layers. Hazel Lannister from The Fault in Our Stars, and Tyler Durden from Fight Club. I think Tyler Durden would be most likely to knock me up. Not for obvious reasons, but character reasons. But I feel like I'd rather parent with Hazel. Although, like, Hazel, she's got a terminal illness. Like, she may not be around, and, you know, for too long. But I don't think I want to raise any kid with Tyler Durden. So I guess, Tyler, you're not good enough. I think I'm gonna have to raise my baby with Hazel. Number 14 is, you've just written a super important text. Who would see it but not reply? The answer is Shannon. Shannon is the answer to that question. That's who would not reply. Okay. Where was at the end, guys? Libby Day from Dark Places. I think that's a good one. Or Amy Dunn from Gone Girl. Look at that, I got 2 Gillian Flynn's back to back. Who would see it but not reply? So we're thinking maybe passive aggressive. It could be 2 ways. It could either be like someone super busy and important, like a mom who's got things to do, or it could be someone that's like passive aggressive and cunning and like manipulative, like they're trying to concoct a certain answer. In that, if it's neither of these people are like motherly, sweet, hardworking, busy, they're both more on the other spectrum, I guess Amy would be more likely to see my text but not reply to it because she's kind of, you know, bitchy. All right, and this is the last one. Like, I could do 30 more of these questions. This is so much fun. 15, you've just woken up and it's time for breakfast. Your mom has been replaced by who? Let me see. That could be This could be other ways too. This could be like who I'd want my mom to be replaced by, like who I think is motherly, or like who would have like stolen my mom's identity. And I don't know, but hold on, I need some more goat juice. Hold on. Right, last two in here. I don't even remember who's left that I haven't put on here. Who haven't answered already. Dawn Tillman from the Rosie Project. And Alexander Supertramp Into the Wild. This is not, this will not happen. Taking on responsibility like that and a family, and this would not be Alexander Supertramp. I guess it'd have to be Dawn Tillman. But you know what? He's got that schedule, the routine. He wants a family. He wouldn't like take my mom's identity, but I think he would be a good mom or parent or whatever. Like, I guess better than the alternative. So yeah. Oh my god, that was so much fun. Like, I could do tags like this all day, every day. So comment me down below if I got one of them majorly wrong and I'm missing something. No, that person would be horrible in a spelling bee. That person would be a horrible person to eat and cannibalize on a desert island. But yeah, this is fun. I will keep these, and if I can find any other tags or videos that use characters like this, I will do them again. Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like me, my videos, you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, you guys have a wonderful day. Enjoy the rest of whatever summer you've got left, and I'll see you guys pretty soon. Bye.